Hi, everybody. Matt Johnson here, CEO of Primary Vision Network. And I'm here for the second week in a row. Mark is actually out this week. He is giving back to his alma mater as he is teaching a class in New York City. So I'm going to jump in and we're going to get into the Frac Spread Count and a couple other things. And here we are for the week ending Friday, January 13th, 2023. The Frac Spread Count is 254. 254, here we are, plus 4 for the second week of 2023. And this is a modest increase for us. We have been calling for this to reapproach 300 frac spreads, particularly as budgets have been refreshed. CapEx is just ready to rip into 2023. So, we'll keep looking at the rig count. We'll keep looking at the markets and how things are reacting. As, we've had a lot of good news, and it seems like, news that continues to tell us to, not throw caution at the wind. So really for us, this is a, positive sign. We're moving in the right direction. The rig count's moving in the right direction. The spread count is moving in the right direction. And we're going to continue to see that march back towards 300 in Q1. Have you been wondering where our Frac Spread Count show has gone? It has gone to our premium subscribers here at primaryvision.co. Feel free to check out primaryvision.co on your free time, and you'll learn more about what we do here at Primary Vision, which is basically follow the global narrative each and every week. And inside of a subscription to Primary Vision, you're going to get, at the premium level that is, you're going to get a ton of information each and every week. You're going to get articles that focus in on the oil field service market, global macro. We touch on inflation. We touch on all sorts of different important indicators that we like to follow and track each and every week from a variety of sources and analysts that we have on our team. Then, of course, we have the Frac Spread Count each and every week. As you can see here, this represents the number 250 for the week ending Friday, January 6th. The Frac Spread Count was down 8. There's the show that you would get access to each and every week. And, it just happens to be me covering it this week. However, you're going to see Mark come in and he's going to cover the show on a consistent basis week to week. You get a bunch of charts to download. These are updated each and every week. If you're an enterprise subscriber, you'll get access to our frac supply. This is a place for us to kind of look at each and every pressure pumper that's active in the market. Let's just click on one here. Catalyst, who is in the news this week. You can see that we track how much horsepower and spreads they have by pumper and by basin. And then we update that here. We give you the ability to download all that information as well. We also house all of our video content here. As you know, we give you a coverage on the EIA, the overall economy, and then, of course, the Frac Spread Count as well. And then we have our news show with Osama, who talks about Monday Macro View, and it's a good place for us to talk about all sorts of things in the market, keeping you updated and tying it all back to oil and gas activity in the United States. We also house all of our press section, which we offer up press updates to a variety of sources, you can see, from Yahoo Finance to oil price to S&P to JPT, AOGR, Reuters, Bloomberg, etc. All of those are housed here, so any of our opinions and commentary that didn't get caught up inside of our portal would be all rounded out here. We also have a ton of options for you to subscribe through all of our enterprise subscriptions, but on our subscription page, you can actually see, and let me scroll over to that. I'll just sign out here so you can kind of see what that looks like. This is where you're going to look and learn more about our subscriptions page and what basically there is to offer. And like I mentioned, there is a $50 subscription fee that also can be $500 per year, which just saves you 10%. This is what's covered in each one of those subscriptions. And then if you're looking for a little bit more, we do have the option of getting more granularity in the Frac Spread Count, getting down to 17 basins, getting Canada updates, looking into Mark's insights, which are updated each and every week. There's options to test drive all of our research that we have on consumables and refracs, and our NGL monitor, which is being released this week. Again, this is just a little bit more information on the Frac Spread Count, where you can find it. Thanks for checking out today. primaryvision.co is where you want to start. If you have any questions, we're going to put up on the screen right now the email address, info@primaryvision.co. Thanks a lot. Next up, news and notes. And just some news and notes to wrap up our Friday, January 13th Frac Spread Count show. Let's start out with Monday. We are closed to observe Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, which is also a federal holiday in the United States. It is an official day of service and celebrates the civil rights leader's life and legacy, an important holiday for us to reflect on African American culture. And it is also a bank holiday here in the United States as well. So that will change our production schedule. We will be flip-flopping the Wednesday show, which is typically the EIA. That will be the economy show on Thursday. We will present the EIA data, and on Friday, the Frac Spread Count. So just a couple of things change there for next week. Look for Mark to host all of the shows as well. Moving ahead, the enterprise available frac supply, where we look at horsepower and spreads by pumper by basin, will be updated in the next week or so. Look for that if you have an enterprise subscription. Number 3 here is the premium and enterprise frac spread count forecast show. This is available to subscribers of our premium and enterprise subscriptions on the research portal at primaryvision.co. We will be presenting kind of an exit of 2022 and looking at exit 2023 for the frac spread count. Mark and I will deep dive into sharing where we think the market is headed based on all this uncertainty. Mark will talk global macro, tie back some of the difficulties in the supply chain that we still have. I will be presenting some of our forecasts and also our new product, a frac job count. Lastly, an update. This came over in the last couple of days. This is from the pressure pumper oilfield service provider Catalyst Energy Services. They actually selected some new horsepower from a company called GDEP, GD Energy Products. They basically, have selected this 5,000 horsepower quintuplex pump. It's got an 11-stroke rated for 5,000 horsepower. It's utilizing some technology called Vortex Prime. What's pretty interesting to us is that while this technology is getting bigger and better and, really limiting the footprint that's going to be on the well pad, because obviously with more horsepower in one unit, you can utilize less trucks, right? So they can go from as much as 20 trucks down to what they're saying here is 8. This does remind us of the Jera build that came out about almost 3 years ago at this point, which is a 5,600 horsepower turbine engine. Had similar technologies, could be fueled by multiple sources as well, LNG, CNG, field gas. I believe that the Catalyst pump or the GDEP pump can also take diesel. So there is some similarities here to both technologies. However, this is just another move in the right direction to limit the footprint on the actual well pad, limit the amount of labor needed to perform these jobs as we move the frac technology to more of a manufacturing type technology that will help our business take the next leap into completion technology. So just wanted to kind of share that information today. There's a couple pictures up on the screen you've probably seen of Catalyst's new build, again, by GDEP, and that Jera build there, which I believe is being utilized by BJ Services and is actually active in the field right now. So anyway, that's it for the Frac Spread Count. If you have any questions or anything, please email us at info@primaryvision.co. That will be up on the screen as well. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you next week. And, enjoy your extra day here and day of reflection on Martin Luther King's holiday. Mark will be back. Have a good weekend. Talk to you soon. Thanks.